Hello, my lovely phonics group. Let's revisit and review. Remember, I want you to read the grapheme and then think and say the sound. These are all sounds we know. Are you ready? Super duper. Let's check you got them right. A. My turn, your turn. A. I. Your. Ow. Sometimes O. I. Sometimes E. O. Speedy reading. Blend the sounds and read the word. You probably see some of the spelling rules we've been learning. I can see the suffix ly, k, spelling y on the end, spelling the I sound. And there's the n again. Let's check you got them right. Sadly, no, reply, rely, knife. Tricky words. My turn, your turn. Half. Money. People. Want. Busy. No. What? Right, are you ready? It's your turn to write the tricky words. I need you to find a clean page in your writing book and write phonics, 2nd of March 2021. Pause the video till you're ready. Okay, fantastic. I want you to write the word because. Because that is a word you are learning. I want you to write the word because. Write the word walk. It's nice to walk to school. Walk. Write the word talk. It's nice to talk to your friend. Talk. Write the word shiny. I love your shiny shoes. Shiny. Write the word beautiful. What a beautiful day. Beautiful. Pause the video. Check you've sounded out. Well, check you've spelt them correctly. We can't always sound them out, can we? That's why they're tricky. And let's check you got them right. You ready? Because. Tick your word only if you've checked it's got every sound in it. Can you remember the rhyme, the mnemonic? We learnt to remember this word. Big elephants can always understand small elephants. Walk. Only tick your word if it's got every letter correct. If it hasn't because you've missed out a letter, or maybe you've mistaken a letter, put the wrong one by accident, it's no problem, is it? We grow our brain by tweaking our work to improve it. And that's what clever people do. Talk. Check every sound. Shiny. check every sound. Shiny still used to trick me. I still sometimes have to remind myself you don't put an "e" in the word shiny. Check every sound. And beautiful, this is really long, we check every sound. Sometimes I just say it in a silly way to help me remember it. B-E-A-U Tiful. That's what I say. B-E-A-U Tiful. Helps me. So B-E-A-U. That's a tricky way of just saying B-U. Because we know that this can make the E sound. And this is the letter U. So B-E-U Tiful. Remember, this is the suffix full. Read with me. Who is knocking on the door? Oh! Now, I need you to stop this video and go and watch the next video, but then I want you to come back to this video. Can you remember the 5 letters which are the short vowels? Watch the vowel video and then come back to me. Which letters were the vowels? Can you remember? A, E, I, O, U. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. I do try my best with handwriting on here, but it's very tricky. We need to know that for this next spelling rule, okay? So adding the suffix ing. We know there are many words in our English language that have the suffix ing on the end. And we add the suffix ing to verbs, doing words, that to change the tense of them. So the word put, if we're doing it right now in the present tense, we would say putting. I'm not going to put my jumper on. I am putting my jumper on. It's something that I am now doing. So we've done past tense, haven't we? Past tense, we put ed on the end. And present tense, present continuous tense, we put ing. So you can see that here. But this is the tricky part. If the word ends in a short vowel plus a consonant, so A-E-I-O-U plus a consonant, we need to double the consonant before adding the suffix. So for example, put, we know U is a vowel, T is a consonant, so put, we need to double the T before we add ing to make putting. Okay? Only if it's a short vowel. If it's a digraph, like oo, it does not count. Only if it's one of these vowels all by themselves. The only time this doesn't happen is if the word ends in a w or x. Then no, you don't ever double those 2 letters. You never double the w, the w, and you never double the x, the x, never. So even though it has a short vowel here, if it ends in w, I don't double the w. That's a tongue twister. So for example, no, you just add the ing to make knowing. Can we practice this then? Read the word. O, t, ing, knotting. Can you see how I doubled the because my root word is not. Tripping, tripping, root word trip, I've doubled the P to make it tripping. Which of these words need to be changed before adding the ing? Which of these words need to be changed? Pause the video and look at the list and tell me which ones need to be changed. The ones with the short vowel and a consonant. Not two consonants at the end. Not a digraph for a vowel. Just a short vowel, A-E-I-O-U, and a consonant. Pause the video. Decide what you're going to do to each one, and then we'll check you got it right. Okay. So, for example, drop. Did you say change or not change? Well, it's got a R and then a P, so that's change. Rain, the vowel is a digraph, so I'm not going to change rain. I don't need to double the N to make raining. Shock, two consonants at the end, so I don't need to change that. That would look really silly, wouldn't it? Jump, two consonants at the end, so I don't need to change that. Bat, A is a vowel, T is a consonant, so I need to change it. Ow is a digraph for a vowel, so I don't need to change it. Did you get that right? Remember, a consonant is any other letter that isn't a vowel. So going back here, A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. Anything that's made out of these, like oo, they are vowels, but they're vowel digraphs. Consonants are any other letter in the alphabet. Any other letter that's not one of these. So T is not in there, it must be a consonant. G, not in there, must be a consonant. N, not in there, must be a consonant. Very easy rule, okay? In your book then, I want you to write these words by adding ing to the end of them. But if you look at all of them, vowel consonant, vowel consonant, vowel consonant, all of these need changing. So remember to double the end letter. I want you to pause the video and write all of these words in your book and do equals and then the same word with a consonant, with the suffix ing. So putting would be that one, because I doubled the consonant and then I added ing. Can you see that? Then I want you to write not in your book equals notting, drum equals drumming. Okay, your turn. Okay, you're a superstar. It is your turn. It's time for dictation. Underneath your spellings you've just practiced, leave a line. And then I want you to write, can you see this picture? I want you to write, a fly is tickling my nose. A fly is tickling my nose. Now tickling sounds like a tricky word, doesn't it? But you can spell tick and then ing, tickling. Pause the video and have a go and we'll check it together. Okay, you ready? A fly is tickling my nose. Give yourself a tick for your capital letter or change it. Give yourself a tick for your full stop or add a full stop. And then check every sound. And give yourself a tick for the word if it has every sound correct. And if it didn't, then what do? You tweak it, you add that sound. So if I'd forgotten the k there, I would add it in. If I didn't have room to add it in, I'd write it up there, and then I'd write the word correctly after my sentence, because that helps me to remember. Okay, can you do that? Okay, next line, next sentence. I want you to write, he was prodding it with a stick. That's not very kind, is it? He was prodding it with a stick. He was prodding it with a stick. Pause the video until you're ready, and then we'll check you got it right. Okay, can you see him here? He's prodding a bird with a stick. That's not kind. And prodding means poking. You ready? He. Did you spell it right? Give yourself a tick for the capital letter. Was. I hope you spelled that right. We've been learning was. Check every sound and tick it if it's correct. Prod. Short vowel and a consonant. What am I going to do? Prodding. Tricky because it's a new rule, so check every sound and tick or tweak. It with a stick. Have you do consonant k for stick and give yourself a tick for a full stop. And we are finished for phonics today. You are absolute superstars as usual. I'll see you again same time tomorrow. Bye.